Crow with knife continues to trend on different social platforms. We also seeing Crow with knife holder count continue to increase on the Chronos blockchain and across the other various blockchains is currently on. So we're gonna talk about those things, man. We're gonna also just look at the price and what I feel about the overall market, not just with Crow at Night, but the altcoin market, because it's still a lot of people out there who feel like we don't get an altcoin season. And it's starting to feel like that. I can understand everybody's sentiment because we're going into July and things are slightly in the green, but not what we've expected being, in July, the year after the presidential election and the Bitcoin having it. So this is not what it usually comes to, but I do think that the altcoin season is just prolonged. I do think that we get some type of big move in the market coming by the end of this year, and it might even go into next year. So let's tune in today. But before we do, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and don't forget, join the Discord, Trojan Horse Discord. We creating a community. Join the Discord. Talk about anything, man. We just growing this Trojan Horse community. Now let's get straight into it. Let's talk about price and where we at with call today. So, man, we currently looking at Crow and Knife, and we see it's currently the third top traded project on the Chronos blockchain. Now, it is a red day. Some projects are slightly in the green, but the alts, it's just, I don't know, man. It's going to take a little second, but I do think we will see, that time where alts do 10x's, where a lot of projects are going to take off. I just think that right now, a lot of macro environments just not aligning with what we want to see in the markets. But if we look on the brighter side, it gives us more time to accumulate. Because right now we almost at 13,000 holders for Crow with Knife on the Chronos blockchain, and that holder count continues to increase. Even as price consolidates or even dips. I mean, the holder count continues to go up. So, and it could be people using separate wallets. Yes, that might be the case, but also it could be new people coming into the ecosystem. Who knows? Or just not even just new people, just people saying that the price is down and they can open up a better position right at these prices. Because right now we're at a $13 million market cap. It's more buys than sales, although we are down. It is more sale volume currently, and it's currently more sellers. So, people are taking, taking their bags. I don't know why, because we have yet to see, those previous prices of before the election, or right after the election, rather. So just going back up to those prices, man, like, come on now, just those prices, and that's not even, previous all-time highs. Like, we look at previous all-time highs, it almost went, to $100 million, and that gives us a little less than what, a 10x, going back up to previous all-time highs. But I'm not gonna lie to you, 55 million not bad either, though. I'll take 55 million. So a lot of people just start panicking, sell, and you gotta do what you gotta do. And people rotate maybe to different projects, to different blockchains. Who knows? But I love the community of Crow and Knife, and that is the most important thing, or one of the most important things in the meme coin space. If the community continues to really, flood people posts, leave comments. I still see it to this day, even though I might not make as many videos on my YouTube. Especially it goes a little minute with me making Crow and Knife videos. I'm gonna start back making more because I'm finna get way more active on the channel. But not gonna lie, like, I'm still seeing Call Gang active on Twitter. Still, even as prices continue to go down. And this is not just Call, like, this is across the board for a majority of part. Like, we got to understand that, yes, it is outliers in the crypto space. And people always like to point out the outliers. Like, yeah, it's outliers, but I said this on my last video. The altcoin season index is 20 out of 100, y'all. 20 out of 100. literally. So when people say that, like when people say, well, these projects went up and we might not have an altcoin season. I think we gonna have one, bro. It's just a part of it. I just think, Bitcoin is probably gonna reach maybe 150, maybe 120 to 150 before, we start seeing the money go into alts. Because a lot of these people right now, I don't even truly think retail is back in the crypto space. The same amount of retail participants, back then, I don't think it's the same amount now. I think right now institutions are manipulating the market in some type of way. Not some type of way, the way that we know. You know what I'm saying? The way that we know institutions manipulate markets. They want to get cheaper prices. They want to buy Bitcoin. And then once Bitcoin goes up, we're going to see that money go into altcoins. Watch. Now, for some of the things that's going on, man, you can bridge assets to and from Chronos seamlessly using Call, USDC, or ETH via Stargate Finance, powered by Layer Zero Core. So you can move your Call assets across, to different blockchains. And that's especially so, man. We can also see Crow with Knife is trending on crypto tweets. So Crow Call gang is trending on crypto tweets as we speak. And we love to see this, man. We love to see it, even though this platform is a new platform, we just love to see that Call is being accepted. You know what I'm saying? We love to see that. So we're going to play this short clip from Linda Crypto Twits. Let's talk about it.
And here's what's trending on Crypto Twits, presented by Grayscale. Crow with Knife. Crow with Knife. And a special shout out to Crow with Knife. And of course, Crow with Knife. Catch you next time on What's Trending on Crypto Twits, presented by Grayscale.
Crow with Knife.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, the community with Call, man, is just one of the best communities. So that's why I feel like I'm still bullish on it. I do think that we will see appreciation. It's going to take some time, man. We got to be patient in this game. The slow cooks are the best cooks. When it has a community, when the community continues to buy and they keeping the foundation up on this project, you gotta just keep your head down, sit on your hands, or dollar cost average more. And that's not financial advice. That's just what I'm personally doing. But if you just simply be patient, sometimes patient wins. Now, don't over leverage yourself. You never want to put in any money that you can't lose. But this does give you an opportunity to, get some exponential gains from one project. So, Crypto Troll, that's my video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm out of here.